Welcome to part 2. I want to talk a bit about blogs and blogging. Freedom of speech has taken on a whole new meaning with the use of blogs. Blogs have become extremely popular because they're free and they're easy to use. And if you're one of the millions who've wanted to spread the word through a blog, well, you've come to the right place to get started. It's actually quite simple in some cases and can be difficult with some other blogging programs. Setting up a blog through Blogger is really simple. Blogger is a blogging program created by Google, and it's free to use and simple to get started. All you need to do is sign up and then sign in, and you get a free account and you can start to use the program right away. And Blogger is hosted through Google, and it allows you to use a subdomain, for example yourname.blogspot.com. And after you sign up, you go through the process of choosing the design template, and next thing you do is you go ahead with adding content through their user-friendly control panel, and voila, you have a blog. With WordPress, actually there are two versions of WordPress. The first one here at wordpress.com actually isn't too much different than a regular blogging site, and the other one you'll find here at wordpress.org, which you download and host on your site. And it's quite a complicated process. What you have to do is download it, and then you open the file. You have to configure the MySQL databases on your server, upload it via an FTP server, and then set it all up on your site. If you have a hosting package that includes Fantastico, you can install it at a click of a button, but if you don't, then you have to install it manually, and it can be a bit difficult if you're not particularly technically minded. And then finally there's movable type here at movabletype.org. And again, it's similar to the downloadable version of WordPress. It's free to sign up, but you have to download it as a zip file, unzip it, and then FTP the files to your server and change all the permissions and so on. It does come with instructions as to how to do it, but again, like the downloadable version of WordPress, it can be a bit difficult if you're not technically minded. As I was saying earlier, many of the different hosting companies available offer a quick and easy installation process for adding a blog to your site. GoDaddy.com, for example, is a great hosting site that does this in less than 5 minutes with no configurations at your end. And this makes it amazingly easy to set up a blog for those who aren't particularly technical. And what you can simply do is search the web to see which blogging program you would like to use best, and then get started. Another great idea is to use a different template than the default, and there are lots available which you can get for free, or there's some you have to pay for. And if you go to Google and search free WordPress themes, for example, if you're installing WordPress, you're going to find a whole lot of different sites that offer free templates, free themes that you can start to use and make your blog look a bit different from all the rest. Managing a blog is more than just posting a few items and then that's it. For those who want to use a blog as an information portal, managing a blog is a process that takes time, patience, and actual work. And there are things that you'll need to do to get your blog on the map and maintain a constant and frequent visitor flow. Now, here are some vital tips to help you learn how to manage your blog and get closer to becoming an icon in the blogging world. And the first thing to do is to create a schedule. In order to effectively manage your blog, you'll need to create a realistic schedule for the time you will apply to the process. It's extremely important that it's a truly realistic schedule so that you don't over or underestimate and lose faith in managing your blog. Try to start small and then gradually increase the amount of time that you'll put into managing your blog. And then you want to figure out your priorities, and this is best determined after you figure out what you're going to use your blog for. If it's a company blog or a blog used to sell or promote things, then you'll need to create a priority list to manage your blog effectively. When you manage your blog, you'll want to learn about posting frequently, as the posts are the heart and soul of the whole blog. So try to post daily or every other day to ensure that your readers are getting the most up-to-date information possible. Readers visit certain blogs frequently because they're full of new and updated information, so try creating a list of topics to update frequently and then write about one each day. Some bloggers keep a notebook with them all the time because inspiration can hit at the strangest moments. Unfortunately, the blogging world has the same problems with spammers as any other part of the internet. Many blogging systems are integrating widgets such as Askimet to block spammers and save you time that it takes going through all that nasty spam. The long-told phrase, practice makes perfect, is just as true for managing a blog. It takes a lot of time to learn an effective routine, and it's important to truly try before giving up, although you should never really give up. Practice also helps you to create posts much quicker and makes the time it takes to manage a blog significantly shorter. And you'll want to utilize the extra tools that come with your blog. Blogging programs offer those extra tools for a reason, to make managing your blog much easier. You'll find a wealth of useful tools in your control panel, such as RSS feed tools, spammer protection, analytics, and a whole lot more. Look into these and see what you think might help you manage your blog more effectively. If you find that managing your blog has become too much for you, you do have the option of outsourcing. And there are many sites that help connect you with bloggers and blog managers looking for work. And this is going to cost you more, but it'll be worth it in the long run if your blog is making you money. Managing a blog is not as easy as it looks, but if you utilize these tips, you'll soon see that it can be less chaotic and more effective. Continuously check your blog's program, forums, and blogs to see who's using what technologies and what technologies are making it easier for you to manage your blog. Bloggers all over the world have their opinions about the blogging programs they use. Two highly used blogging programs are Blogger and WordPress, both of which have their own features and downfalls. But there's been a wide range of debate to see who would win a fight between Blogger and WordPress. There are many things to consider when comparing these two blogging programs, such as setup, templates, usability, and features. Well, let's get started. And in the blue corner, sponsored by Google, it's Blogger. And in the green corner, the up-and-coming challenger, WordPress. Round 1 is setup. In the Blogger versus WordPress debate, the setup between the two programs is drastically different. Blogger's setup is quite simple and only requires you to sign up for a free account and pick a blog theme and name. WordPress's setup can be much more difficult than Blogger's. WordPress requires you to sign up, download, configure files, FTP transfer to your server, and then install. For those who are unfamiliar with server technology, they're going to find it extremely hard to set up WordPress. Thus, Blogger wins this round. And round 2 is templates. Every blogging program has basic templates to choose from when you're creating a blog. WordPress comes equipped with 2 themes when installing it onto your server. However, there is an abundant amount of free and fee-based themes available on the web. But Blogger has 12 templates to choose from in the base process of getting started. Again, there are those who offer free and fee-based templates for Blogger as well. But for the sake of simplicity, Blogger wins this round due to having more templates on the base site. Round 3 is usability. In the Blogger versus WordPress debate, the usability between the two is quite different. Many say that Blogger is better than WordPress when it comes to usability, and others say vice versa. So let's look at the basics. Blogger has three sections: postings, settings, and layouts. It's simple and effective, but a little difficult to understand and organize. WordPress has a uniquely integrated control panel that has a separate place for posting blog posts and web pages. There's also a place to edit, both for newbies and advanced webmasters. Not to mention its organization is simple and effective. Thus, WordPress wins this round. And round 4 is features. Both Blogger and WordPress have many options and extra features to choose from. Both of these programs offer widget and commenting capabilities. Blogger has the option to have multi-language blogs, multiple blogs on one account, and group blogging. However, WordPress has many features that are less limited than Blogger's, a favorite being the ability to archive and organize the way you want. It also has better text formatting options and accurate coding for a crisp, professional-looking blog. Let's face it, professional is always the best option, so WordPress wins this round. The debate of Blogger versus WordPress has come to a tie, thus proving the long-known truth that choice is based on experience and personal preference. The information in this video will bring you one step closer to choosing which blogging program is best for you in your situation. If you want an easy and effective way to just write what you want, Blogger is for you. If you prefer a professional-looking website with a blog, WordPress is the way to go. Before you start on your blog, there are a few key items that you need to remember in order to have a successful blog that people will want to read. If you stick with these items, you're almost guaranteed a quality blog that will get you a good amount of traffic onto your site. The first thing to keep in mind is how many other blogs are there on the internet that are on the same topic that you want to have your blog on. You may have to do a web search and see just how many blogs there are on the topic that you've chosen. If you don't see many blogs on your topic, you probably have a good chance of getting a good amount of hits to your blog. If you search and find a good amount of blogs on your topic, you'll probably want to change your topic, as the odds are that not many people will visit your blog if they're already reading somebody else's on the same topic. And if you find no blogs on your topic at all when you search for it, then there's a great chance that you'll have a niche in the market that only you will enjoy, and all the blog traffic will be directed to your blog alone. Once you've chosen your topic, you may want to visit some blog marketing websites where you can get downloads that you can offer to those people who visit your site. And there are many different types of free items that you can get for your blog. One popular free item are those smiley software packages that can be downloaded, and then people can add them to their instant messages or emails. And most people have a fascination with these little picture files and love adding them to their collections. You could also add free online games. There are many different types of games that you can add to your blog for download. You may also be able to make extra money by adding freeware to your blog. Promoters of this type of software will pay you each time somebody downloads the program. When you start getting a lot of hits on your blog, you can also sell advertising space and make even more money, and this can be very profitable for those who choose to do online blog marketing. It's very, very important that you keep your blog content completely original. You'll lose credibility if you're just copying and pasting content from another blog or resource. By keeping your blog original, you'll be assured that people will return to read your blog again and again, as they will be certain of your sincerity and originality. You'll also be able to get more advertisers on an original blog. There's also a chance that you could get into some trouble if you're plagiarizing another person's blog content. So by keeping your blog original, you'll be assured at a successful and legal blog that could potentially earn you some extra income. If you have a long blog post you want to make, you could split it up into 3 or 4 sections, and then your readers will want to come back and see what the next installment is going to tell them. You could leave them hanging with a cliffhanger type ending that will make them want to come back and see what you're going to be writing on next. Alternatively, if your blog is a how-to or instructional blog, you could post one step at a time, and doing this will practically force your readers to come back to get further instruction from your blog. One note here though is don't take too much time between sets of instructions, as your readers may become frustrated if they had to wait too long for the next step to be posted. You want to keep them interested, but if you take too long, they may simply become bored. When you start up your blog, you'll want to make sure you get a lot of hits when people search your topics. One way to make sure this happens is to use relevant keywords that can be searched from any search engine and will allow your blog to be found when this search takes place. There are many ways you can make sure that your blog has the content and keyword searchability that will put your blog at the top of the search engine results list. Using keywords that are relevant to your topic is probably one of the most important aspects in determining the success of your blog. It's important to make sure that you're searchable through any search engine so those interested in your topic can find you. Because most people will search for blogs using different keywords, it's imperative that you include as many keywords or phrases that will garner the most hits no matter what the keywords or phrases searched. One great way to do this is to get some of your friends or colleagues together and just sit down and say the first words that come to mind when you're thinking about your blog topic. This type of session will allow you plenty of ideas, and you can then dismiss the keywords that do not make sense, as you may get some that are not really as relevant as they may have seemed at first. This is an easy way to get as many keywords as possible that will enable search engines and those searching for your topic to find you. You may also be able to get differing opinions of keywords that you may not have thought to be relevant. The downside to this method is trying to get the list of words into workable sentences, and it can be time consuming going through each word a second time to confirm its relativity. Now, if you don't have the time for a session like that, what you can do is find some tools that can help you discover good keywords. Some are free, some you have to pay for. And I suppose the best two are the Google AdWords keyword tool. If you just do a search in Google for Google AdWords keyword tool, you can find it here. And what you do is you enter your keyword and fill out the captcha here, and then press get keyword ideas, and it'll come up with a whole lot of different keywords that you can use. Or you can download this software here, which is Good Keywords, and this is actually a paid for service, but there is a free trial version, and it's going to give you lots of different keywords that you can use, as well as lots of statistics about how often they're searched for and so on. And you'll need to have a great grasp of your topic so that when you search for your keywords or phrases, you'll get the most relative keywords for your topic. And this will save you a lot of time, and if you decide to update your blog, it'll be easy to search for more relevant keywords or phrases. Now, some of these programs, like Good Keywords, may cost you a little bit, but it'll quickly enable you to fast search keywords and phrases that you can access and use quickly, and it's well worth the investment. Now, another great way to search out keywords and phrases is to type them yourself into a search engine and see what types of blogs your search produces. If there is a relevance that goes with your topic when you search, you know that you're on the right track. And this can be time consuming, and it's often hit and miss, but you'll be able to get a few keywords and a few phrases this way. And if you're writing a blog on a topic that's not familiar, this method may not yield the results that you're looking for. And Google actually has a search engine just for blogs, and it's this one, blogsearch.google, and I'm in the UK, so it's .co.uk, but there is one at google.com, I believe. Yeah, there we go. And you can see it's got all the different blogs, and you can type in a topic, let's say, and it just searches blogs. And you can see there's a whole lot of different blogs for our search topic, hair care. And then you can go through and read some of these blogs and so on. One of the most important things to remember is that in the beginning it may be a bit hit and miss. You may need to change your keywords or phrases from time to time if you're not getting the hits to your blog as you feel that you should be. And this could be the biggest clue as to whether or not your keywords or phrases are bringing in traffic to your blog. Most websites that post blogs will have a counter for you to see how many hits your blog is getting during a certain time frame. By keeping an eye on this counter, you'll be able to see when your keywords are bringing in traffic to your blog, and you can then work on your keywords or phrases to get the most relevant keywords and phrases for your topic. If you're looking to build a marketing blog or a website in order to make money, you may want to consider becoming an affiliate who sells other people's products for them. And this is a great way to generate extra income for stay-at-home workers who'd like to earn some extra cash without having to invest a lot of capital in order to do it. This is probably one of the easiest ways to increase your income with very little effort on your part. There are a few tips that will help you to add traffic to your website or blog that will enable you to be more successful as an affiliate for other products on the web. There may be many types of items that you can become affiliated to. Some may be software that's downloaded directly from a website or blog. And others are items that may need to be shipped from the manufacturer. The first thing that you'll need to do before you begin the process of selling products on your website or blog is to find a product that's in great demand. You can do this by searching the affiliate programs online. If the product you're going to pre-sell is a popular item, you'll have more success at getting a good amount of traffic that's willing to purchase this product from your website or blog. You will also want to make sure the product is one you're familiar with, as you will not be able to sell a product that you do not truly believe in. Many have a tendency to just grab any product that they think will make money on their website or blog. By doing the research first and believing in the product, you'll have more success in getting the product onto your pre-sale list, and you'll generate more income this way. It is also important to add products that are not too expensive, as people will be more likely to purchase products that are less expensive. You will generate more income from a good amount of small sales than you would from one large sale. This is a common mistake that's made by many affiliates. They assume that because a product is a high-end item or it's an expensive piece of software, then they're going to make more money than they would with a less expensive item or a smaller piece of software. And the opposite is actually true. While you may have 1 or 2 sales a month with an expensive item, the odds are you will be able to sell more of a less expensive item or software over the long run. And you can increase your blog or website hits by adding reviews that you've written about your affiliate's products. And these reviews should be original content, and they should describe the product in full, and should also allow the consumer the opportunity to purchase these products from your website. If you've taken the time to find a product or products that you believe in and you're familiar with, you will be more successful in writing articles that will genuinely sell the products in question. You can send out these reviews to your email list as well as posting them on your website or blog to generate more interest in the product or software that you're offering or are affiliated to. If you're sending out emails to your group of subscribers, you do not always want to send out promotions for free items each time you send out an email. Your group will get so used to the free items that they will not want to purchase items from you as an alternative. If you stagger your promotional emails, you will have more success with your pre-sale items, as your email group will visit your site or blog to purchase these items, as well as taking advantage of the free promotions that you're offering.